this short video today to show you guys what I just bought for $200 freaking dollars. So yeah, let's get into that. Let me show you. So here it is. Okay, no. Alright, so here it is. This is my 1992 Miata that I bought for $200 freaking dollars. It's been buried in the garage since after Halloween. So we're gonna dig it out today and look at it a little bit more, and I'll tell you what we think. That took a lot longer than I expected. We usually run around the house in like around October, and all this stuff's like packed in here, and this thing is sitting on flats. The reason I got this thing so cheap is because of this. One single brake line that took me 20 minutes to replace. Literally, my manager quoted this guy $2,100 worth of work, and he had a tow truck on the way to take it to the junkyard. And I called him and drove a bit over an hour away to get the title for it, and I paid $200 and drove it for 3 weeks until the tags expired, and parked it in the garage to start working on it. The interior's in pretty good condition. Everything works. Radio works. It is a manual. A little dirty. But I'm gonna push it out and get it jumped with the prelude so you guys can hear it. Now that you've seen the car and what I'm dealing with, this is the list that I made when I first got the car of what it needs, and I've been adding to it slowly to see what I want to do to it. So I got the brake line marked off and all the service items that I've done to it marked off, and I'm slowly working on other things. Why this thing was $200. So we got it in, I know I kind of said a little bit earlier, but we got it in at our shop. It busted our brake line and quoted the guy $2,100 worth of work. And he had the car for 9 years, and he said pretty much like, I'm done putting money into it. I'm trying to get rid of it, and I have a tow truck on the way to come get it and take it to the junkyard. And I called him and I was like, I will offer you junk price for which is $150. I gave him extra money on top of it because I felt bad and I was getting a really good deal. So the next day I went to work, I put one brake line on it and all the brake bleeders opened pretty easily, and I flushed the brake system, and I drove it for 3 or 4 weeks until the tags expired, and I haven't been able to register it yet. In the short clips that I showed you, there is a little bit of body damage, a little bit of rust. The soft top does leak, that's why it's at the garage. I do want to redo all the brake lines, but all of this is on this list. I'm waiting on my kit from Tip Your Car. I ordered a kit. I can't tell you what color it is just yet. I'm going to make a video on it, not of me painting it, but of what the color is going to look like when I'm done. And I want to get it on coilovers because right now it's on cut springs and it rides like shit and it's not safe. I want to get the valve cover gaskets done and put the new spark plugs in it, but I don't want to do that because the tube seals are leaking and I don't want to ruin brand new spark plugs. I do need to replace the clutch because the clutch is going out on it. It's really soft, release is really high, and it really sucks. I want to get drift knuckles on it. It needs a new rack, so I'm working on that. The rack comes with inner tie rods, so I'm probably just going to throw new outer tie rods on it. It has newer ball joints. It needs new control arms in the rear. They're completely rusted, and the shock won't come out of it. As you can see, some of the body panels on it are a little janky. I was going to do a wide body on it, and I decided against it because I don't really like the way they look when they're wide body. I don't know, it's personal preference, I guess. And the people who have seen me drive the car and ask me if I am going to do any drift stuff in it, kind of. I want to experiment with it, but I don't want to make it a full-on like non-functional street car. Because I do want to daily it when I get back to working a better job and make more money. I do want to start driving it more and enjoying it because it is a fun car. But as far as everything else goes, I do need to register it and actually get back to driving it more because it's been sitting since October, and here it is January something of 2021, and I still haven't done anything to it. This is the first time I've started it since I parked it, and it runs like shit. There's really not much more to talk about the car because, it runs, it drives, and it's not in pieces just yet because I don't have time to work on it. But I hope to be making more videos about it in the future and keeping you guys updated on it and letting you know what. So yeah, that'll be it for this short little video on it, and until next time.
How pressurized is that bottle feeling?
Very.